Alright guys, welcome to the channel. And today I'm going to be reviewing the Galaxy Tab A from Samsung. This tablet came out in 2015. It is now 2017, and in my opinion, this is still a good tablet. Let's take a look at the box and some of the specs. So here's the box it came in. You got some branding at the bottom. You got Samsung Galaxy Tab A. And at the top, we got a 9.7, 16 gigabyte Wi-Fi model, smoky gray or smoky titanium. It also comes in blue and white. It also comes in 32 gigabytes of storage. Take a look at the back of the box. We have some Samsung branding up here. So Samsung Galaxy Tab A. We got a 9.7 XGA LCD display. We got a quad-core processor, clocked at 1.2 gigahertz. We got 1.5 gigabytes of RAM. You got a 5 megapixel on the rear and a 2 megapixel on the front. Full HD playback and HD recording. This tablet also has a 6,000 milliamp battery, Wi-Fi certified, Bluetooth 4.0, and some other goodies. So that's pretty much it. That's the box it came in. Now let's take a look at the display. Let's take a look at the device. So here's the device. Like I said, it's a 9.7 LCD. So here's the display, 9.7 LCD. We got some branding on the top. So you got Samsung up here. And you got your selfie camera on the front, the 2 megapixel. And you got your sensor up there. And then at the bottom, we got the home button. It's not a fingerprint scanner, just a home button. You got your back button and your recently used apps. Underneath, we have 2 speakers, and they both work. So, got dual speakers. We also have a USB-C charging port and a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. On the sides, we got a micro SD card slot for expandable memory. So, if your tablet if you have a lot of pictures and videos on your tablet and your storage is full, you can swap out the SD card with a new one and be good to go. So it's expandable memory. You also have a power button here, and you got the volume rocker up and down. So that's how you turn up and down the volume on the tablet. On the other side, there's nothing on the other side, and on the top, nothing as well. So let's take a look at the back. So we got some branding, Samsung, 5 megapixel camera, and we have magnets on the back of this tablet. So you got a magnet here and a magnet here, and that's for the covers for the tablet, and that's sold separately. So there's a cover, like a cover or a case, or whatever you want to call it. But what happens is on those covers they have magnets, and then those magnets stick to these magnets, and that's how it stays in place. And then there's a cover that goes over the top, which protects the display. Speaking of the display, like I said earlier, you got a 9.7 inch display. It's LCD. And in my opinion, the display is good. It's not AMOLED, but it's good. It's nice and vibrant. It's bright. It has great viewing angles. So, if you're out in the sunlight, you'll still be able to see your display. So great viewing angles. The display is vibrant, very bright. It's great for media consumption. So for watching like Netflix and YouTube, or if you're on social media, the display is fine. It's great. So no complaints with the display. It's very bright. It's not AMOLED, but for LCD, it works. And those stereo speakers. So when you're watching movies, these speakers are very loud. And, the stereo speakers, they both work. So the display, I like the display. I like the speakers. The sound quality is great. The build quality, I also like the build quality. This tablet is made out of plastic. So plastic on the front and plastic on the back. Some of the newer tablets now, they're made out of glass on the front and back, or they're metal and glass. I don't mind the metal and glass. I don't really mind the glass on glass either, but I like this plastic because for the durability. I've already dropped this tablet a couple times and there's no scratches or scuffs or anything like that. Now I believe if this was an all glass tablet like some of the newer ones, I probably would have had a crack or it would have been damaged or something like that. And it doesn't look cheap to me. Even though it's plastic, it has a good look to it. So if you're out in public using this tablet, you won't get that look like that cheap tablet. This is a nice looking tablet. To me, in my opinion, it looks premium. So plastic on the front and the back, but it looks good. The display is good. Like I said, that 9.7. The LCD is clear. Great for watching movies and searching the web and social media, all that good stuff. Now let's talk about the performance. So using this tablet, there's no, I haven't had any lag or stutters or any hiccups or anything like that. It's pretty smooth. So when you're going through the tablet, there's no delays. When I'm playing video games, I don't play a lot of games, but when I'm playing my games on here, they're smooth, no issues. When I'm going on Facebook or my social media, I get in and out of apps. So as you can see, my apps pull up quick. So let's go to, YouTube. Where's Facebook at? Let's go to Facebook. So these apps open up really quick. And it's not a top of the line, up to date specs. It is a quad core, but it's not the latest and greatest, but it performs very well. So, the apps open up pretty quick. The loading times are not, super fast, but they're good. You don't have to wait too long. It's a tablet. So the performance is good. Let's check out some of the games. So here's the games that I got on deck, like some Sonic, SimCity, No Limits, The Walking Dead Series 1, and Asphalt. Now for the gameplay and the performance, like I said, no stutters, no hiccups. It's pretty fluid. And even the gameplay, some of the graphic intense games, they play pretty smooth. So let's check out some of the gameplay here. So this is Asphalt Nitro. And you can see how the gameplay is on this tablet. So thanks. Now you can hear those stereo speakers. Turn that up a little bit. It's really loud and it's immersive. So let's pick this car. Let's go back here. Let's go back again. Let's play. All right, come on, let's get this game going. Click through all those menus. So, now some of it could be my Wi-Fi too, the connection, but for the most part, the apps load up in a decent time. So, let's check out this performance and my driving skills. So here's the gameplay. All right, watch out, y'all. Watch out. Watch out. So the gameplay on here, the performance is pretty good. It gets the job done. For it not being, the most up-to-date specs. In my opinion, it handles gameplay pretty good. And those stereo speakers is banging, nice and loud. The video might not be doing it justice. So let's see if we can pull up out of here with a first place. Like I said, I'm not a big gamer, but for me, this is perfect. We'll kill some time, play some games. Let me rock out on this first place. See, my driving skills is ridiculous. First place. If you see me in real life on the streets, move out my way. I might ram you. Oh, snap. I ain't paying attention. All right, we still in first place, though. Let's keep it moving. Here we go, first place. So, there we go, first place. Y'all seen that live, so. And I crashed and still made it first place. So, like I said, the gameplay is good on here. To me, it's no issues. The stereo speakers is nice and loud, immersive. So let me get up out of here. So the performance, it checks out for me. Like I said, the gameplay is good. I can get in and out my apps, social media. So, going on Facebook, Foursquare, Snapchat, all that good stuff. Checking emails, it works, you know. So the performance on here, it checks out for me. It performs good for what it, you know, being made in 2015. It doesn't have the up-to-date, the latest and greatest specs, but the performance is good. So let me talk about the battery a little bit. So the battery is a 6,000 milliamp battery, and the battery life on here is really, really good. I usually only charge this tablet like once every 3 or 4 days, and you know, I might use this tablet like maybe 2 hours, 3 hours a day. But even on standby, like, the battery is great. Using this tablet for multiple hours in a day, it seems like the battery life barely drains. So the processor in here and the large battery with the LCD display makes for a good experience and great battery life. So the battery is good for me. When I do charge it, it does take a few hours to charge. I would say 3 to 4 hours to, you know, charge pretty much all the way up. But the battery checks out. Let's talk about some of the features on here. So this tablet isn't packed with a whole bunch of features. You know, it has a few features, like it has the SD card slot, which I showed you earlier. So right there, the SD card slot for expandable memory. Now some tablets don't have that. It does have stereo speakers, so that's another great feature. Multitasking, and that's part of Android. It's not running the latest Android. It's running Android 6.0.1, not Lollipop, but Marshmallow. It hasn't received an update yet. Like I said, this is 2017, July. Still running Marshmallow, but it's fine for me. So it does do multi-screen. So let's clear it out. Let's see how fast that is. So one of the features on here is the split screen multitasking. So if you hit your, let's not go there. Let's go to YouTube. And then if you hit your most recently apps, once this pops up, once you hit that button right there, and then you can go here. Oh man, I'm messing up here. I'm choking on live TV or live. Well, not live, but I'm screwing up on video. Here we go. So hit that button right there. You hold it, and then your most recent apps will pop up. So I can be watching Facebook, you know, some videos, and then I can be on. I can be watching some videos on YouTube, be on Facebook at the same time. So multitasking there, you know, watching my videos here, you know, liking in the comment section on Facebook or whatnot. Let's see what else we can do. So close it out. Let's go back to YouTube. Hold the recently used apps. And then here's the apps that are able to be using split screen, or you can multitask with. So, you know, I can be checking my email, watching videos, or checking my email, my email, and on Facebook, listening to music, or whatever else I need to do. So that's one of the features on here, split screen, but that's for most Android devices using Marshmallow. I shouldn't say using Marshmallow, using Samsung devices. Now with the newer, what are we on now? Nougat. All the Android devices have split screen, but that's just one of the features on here, and that was one of the Samsung features before Nougat ever came out. That's a software update. That's the newest Android. The newest Android is Nougat, and all Nougat devices you can do split screen, but that's a Samsung feature too, and for this tablet, so you can do split screen. Let's take a look at some of the menu settings up here. So we have power saving mode, which is here, and ultra power saving mode there. Now with power saving mode and ultra power saving mode, if you're out on a trip or on vacation or somewhere and your battery is starting to get low, you can hit the power saving mode to save your battery. It'll kill like a lot of the apps in the background and other things that's going on to save your battery. But if you're really in a jam and you really need to save your battery, you can hit this ultra power saving mode, and we'll check that out. So ultra power saving mode, and then this menu will come up. You'll turn on, and then this will pretty much kill every task in the background on the tablet. And now you're in ultra power saving mode, so it makes the screen black, and you start off with 3 apps. You got the internet, which you can browse. You got a calendar and the clock, and then you got 3 or 6 more apps, and those are the only apps you can use. And then at the bottom, it tells you got 86% battery percentage, 86% battery percentage. Yep, and then 4.2 days of usage or time remaining. So if you're really in a jam, turn on that power saving mode or the ultra power saving mode, and it'll save your battery. Well, ultra power saving mode, you won't be able to totally use your tablet like normally, but it'll save the battery. So that's a nice little feature on there. So let's turn that off. So this is it's gonna go back to normal. So we got the split screen, we got the ultra power saving mode, the SD card. Like I said, no fingerprint scanner. What other cool features we got on here? Bills popping up. Let's swipe that away. Don't mind me, y'all. Gotta pay the bills. Let's see what else we got on here. We got privacy mode. So if you want to do some stuff in private without people knowing what you're doing, you press privacy mode, put your password or pattern in. Now you can operate the tablet in privacy mode and won't nobody know what you're doing. So you got to turn that back off. And if you hand your tablet to somebody, they won't be able to see what you've done on your tablet. There's also another feature on here, and that's through Samsung, which is, let's go to the internet, and it's called secret mode. It's kind of like the other mode that I just showed you. So, well, let me go back so I can fully explain. So you got the Chrome. So here's the internet right here, Chrome. So that's Google's, and then you got Samsung's, and it's just that purple internet. Now, if you use this one, if you're using this internet browser, and you go to more. Now, once you go to more, you'll see turn on secret mode, and if you click that, the top of the screen will turn gray. Now you can browse the web and do what you want to do without being detected or seen or leaving any evidence. So if you're doing some stuff on here you shouldn't be doing, then you might want to go to that secret mode. It doesn't leave any evidence, and you can browse the web, like I said, do what you want, and don't leave any you won't leave any evidence. But the catch to that is that when you're done using that mode, you got to make sure you exit out of it, because just say you're doing something here and then you press the home button, you go to the home screen, and then just say if you was to go back to that internet, you see how it's gray up there? It's still in secret mode. So you didn't went home, handed off the tablet, and they went to that internet browser, they can still see what you've done. So it's important to make sure you get out of that, turn that off when you're done. So go back to more, and then turn off secret mode, and it goes back to the regular mode. So then if they was to go to history or whatever else, you know about that internet history browser, that can be damaging. So make sure you turn that off before you when you're done, or before you hand off that tablet. So that's a nice feature. This tablet is not IP68 water or dust resistant. Like I said, no fingerprint scanner. It's pretty basic. It has some features, but it's not packed with features, and it is limited with the features. So that was just some cool features. We do got Smart View. So if you want to watch some stuff on your TV, you hit Smart View, and it'll show on your TV. So if you don't want to watch it on your tablet like YouTube or I believe Netflix, you can watch that on your TV. That's pretty much it for the features. It's a basic tablet. Talked about the build quality. It's plastic. I'm okay with that. But let's talk about the cameras. That's what I'm forgetting about, the cameras. So the cameras. You got your 2 megapixel in the front, and you got your 5 in the back. And my advice to you guys, don't use those cameras. And for the most part, I don't use all the tablets I've seen. I've never seen a tablet with good cameras. 2 megapixels and 5 megapixels, like the quality on these cameras for this tablet is not the greatest. They're fuzzy, they blurry, the video recording, the all that stuff. It's not the greatest. I recommend just don't even use it. Use your cell phone or your Canon or your Sony, whatever you got. But don't use this. Don't use this for weddings and graduations. The quality is going to be poor. I don't understand why they even put cameras on tablets. Don't be one of those guys or gals that's out in public taking pictures and video with a tablet. Use your phone. Like, who does that? But just yet, don't use that. I just don't understand. Either upgrade the quality on the cameras, or just don't even put it on the tablet at all. Like, it's horrible. Don't even use it. So you can save us a couple of bucks to, bring the price down. Just don't put cameras in it. But that's just my opinion. I mean, if you just around the house playing around with the kids, maybe fine, but don't use it for anything significant because the quality is poor. So so the build quality, like I said, the build quality is plastic, but it's fine. It's durable. It looks, in my opinion, it looks premium. So the display, 9.7 LCD, like I said, is bright. Great viewing angles. Watching YouTube and Netflix and all your media consumption. It's immersive. The screen is bright. Great. I like the display. For LCD, this is good. The stereo quality, I love the stereo. It's nice and loud. Both speakers are active. Great speakers. I like them. Nice and loud. Can't go wrong there. Good job on the speakers. Let me see what else. The cameras, like I said, don't fool with the cameras. Leave those alone. The performance checks out for me. It's not the up-to-date specs. It's not a Snapdragon 835 with the Adreno 540. All that other stuff. It's a quad core. It's an older processor, but it gets the job done. Like I said, like you've seen, I was able to get in and out my apps. There's no lag or any hiccups on this device. It's real smooth. You've seen the gameplay. I mean, maybe a little choppy to some, but for me, it was fine. I mean, it's a tablet. I do most of my gaming on my Xbox, so. But to kill a couple hours, playing some Tetris or some what's that? The Sims and all that other stuff. Sim City, it works fine. So, that's pretty much it. It's not packed with features. It has some nice features: split screen, secret mode, the read mode. It got an SD card slot. Some tablets don't even have that. It got expandable memory, so if you get full, if your storage is full on here, you can swap that out. That's pretty cool. And the battery life is great. Like I said, I charge this tablet once every 3-4 days, and with intense use, it'll last me a while. So the battery is great. It just takes a little while to charge. Right, like I said, when I originally bought this tablet, it was $249. You can go on eBay right now or Amazon and find this tablet for around $149, a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, but that, $149. Now the tablets today in 2017, they run from $300 on up. So I do recommend this tablet if you don't want to break the bank and $300, $400, $500 on a tablet, and you're just using a tablet just for media consumption, checking emails, and doing basic activities. I would say try to find this. This is a good tablet. Like I said, everything checks out. The only thing I don't like is the cameras, but even with the new tablets, I don't think they're the greatest either. So for $149, you can't go wrong with this. Everything checks out. So, like I said, I bought this for $249 a while ago. Would I buy this tablet again for $249? Yeah, I would. I would do it again because I haven't had any issues with it. I didn't went down everything that I like, the performance, the build quality, etc., etc., and it's still running fine. No slowdown like the performance. It hasn't slowed down or anything. So for $249, I will buy this again. But you don't have to pay $249 now. You can find this for a lot cheaper for around $149. So my advice: if you're looking for a tablet, this is not a bad option to have. All the boxes check out except for the camera. You disregard that. So that's pretty much it for this review. This is the Samsung Galaxy Tab A 2015 model. It is 2017, but it'll still work. That's pretty much it. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, drop them down in the comment box. I got some other videos I got to record. So like I said, anything you want to add to the video or anything you want to ask me, drop a comment in the comment section and I'll get back with you. So that's it for the review. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.